live on Christmas Eve. Week 16? No.
17?
No. 17. Week 17. Unbelievable. Fantasy championships. 2 weeks left of the NFL regular season. And we're live here for a bit. We'll see. Maybe an hour if we have enough people. Maybe shorter if not. I know people are, some people celebrate things on Christmas Eve, especially if you have multiple families and stuff to go to and visit. So, but yeah, what's the best Christmas movie? And you can't say Die Hard because it's not a Christmas movie.
I mean, it kind of is, but I wouldn't say that. Well, I don't know. It might be better than what I don't know. What is my go-to Christmas movie? Last night, I'll think about that. I should have been more prepared. No. I mean, I always loved A Christmas Story. Like, that shit's hilarious. Christmas Vacation's great.
Yeah.
Last night we watched the 3 Christmas episodes from the show Community.
Yeah.
While we were wrapping up the last few presents. Like, I kind of like doing that. Just watching Christmas TV shows, like Christmas episodes of TV shows.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll watch some Christmas episodes of The Office tonight or something.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to do. I always like the Home Alone movies. I think I prefer Home Alone 2 over Home Alone, the first one.
Oh, yeah, Home Alone. How did I miss that? You prefer 2 over 1?
I think so.
What the
fuck? I really like both, but I think 2 is really like, I think it's like right there with the first one, personally. So I was actually watching that like last week. I didn't finish it, but I fell asleep. But I don't know. No, I get the whole Die Hard thing. So, because it's like it's more than just like there's actual references to Christmas throughout the whole thing, right? So, as I don't know, Mason, I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't know what's spamming in here.
Merry Christmas.
Really overrated. Interesting. I feel like it's underrated. I feel like everyone says the first Home Alone's the best one, which I'm not even arguing that that's wrong, but I'm just saying I think Home Alone 2 is like right there. You got the Pigeon Lady, man. It's classic.
I don't know. The guy with the snow shovel was even better,
Yeah. Gremlins, Kevin says.
Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't watched Gremlins in a long time. It gets like crazy dark when the lady, who's the girl in that movie? I don't remember. It's been so long. But she talks about like her dad like sneaking down, like trying to like come down the chimney dressed as Santa, and he breaks his neck and dies in the fucking chimney. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. I'm looking at I am DB. I always mess that up, and with their top ones. I mean, they have It's a Wonderful Life here.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either, but I know people do say it's like the best Christmas movie and stuff like that. Home Alone's number 2, Die Hard's number 3, A Christmas Carol, Elf is up there. Elf's good.
Yeah, we watch that every year. That was Bree's tradition before we got together, is to like while you're decorating the tree, put on Elf. And it's fine. Like, it's funny, like it's got like a good set of scenes, I guess, but it is kind of weird at the end where it's like, oh, we need stakes like in this. So now it's like the Central Park Rangers and like everyone needs to believe in Christmas again kind of a thing. Like, it's like, what? Like, they just like throw all that in at the end and it's like resolved instantly.
True. Yeah. What else do they have here? National
Yeah.
Vacation, Christmas Story, of course, How the Grinch Stole Christmas,
Uh,
Miracle on
Kevin
and the Santa Claus. Hey, what's up?
Kevin says Bad Santa. We watched that. Me and Bree and Teresa watched that a couple years ago. And
I was there too, actually.
oh, were you?
We watched it. Yeah, it was either. No, it wasn't last year. It must have been 2 years ago, or we did it for like Thanksgiving or like something like that.
Yeah,
it might have been
it
that.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't on Christmas, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's funny. It's so raunchy.
I know. It's just it really is. It really is pretty bad. Yeah, I mean that's true. When you do think of Home Alone, you kind of think of the first one and everything that comes with the first one. I'm just saying, like, for a sequel that kind of followed like a very similar format, I thought it was actually still pretty good. Usually, you get pretty bad sequels, especially when they follow like a very similar format and plot and stuff like that. So I enjoy it still. I still enjoy it. So Kevin has 5 in the finals, by the way. So nice job, Kevin. How many leagues do you have? Because if you have like 10, that's pretty impressive. But if you have like 50, it's like, hello. Not living in Minnesota, no. California and Mexico. So not cold weather, although you're getting a pretty big rainstorm. I don't know how cold it is, but
yeah, it's a little cold, but not that bad.
Yeah. Jingle All the Way. Yeah, I enjoy watching that.
Turbo Man.
Yeah. I do think it's funny in Home Alone 2 how like is it the dad that gets pissed at Kevin for like spending like $1,000 on room service? It's like, dude, you left your kid. Like, you can't be that pissed.
Yeah.
Like you just. Plus, I remember someone saying, like, dude, like, how rich is that family? Like his home, and he's taking like 20 people in the first one to Europe or something. Like
Yeah, to Paris.
Paris, yeah. It's just like, damn, how rich is he? My grandpa's God. I feel like Kevin that's is that a Bad Santa quote? I don't even know, but I feel like we saw this quote like earlier, like last week
Yeah.
or something. 15 leagues, so that's pretty good. A third of your leagues you make it to the fantasy championship is pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we're getting some people out here today. Sí, yo hablo español, Elias. Yo hablo español. Okay, we got a question here. We got a fantasy football question. PPR Superflex plus 0.25 tight end premium starting 3. Amarion, Brees, Marv, Javante. Does Javante have an injury?
Well, he got injured in the game, but he came back. Mid-game. Limited participant in practice yesterday, so I think he's going to play. Did they play tomorrow? They do, right?
They do, yeah, and it's the first game, so.
Oh yeah, so
you'll know. Rico, Rush. Damn, you have a lot of goddamn options here. All right, let's eliminate some here. So we're starting 3. I mean, I'm eliminating Brees.
Yeah.
Most likely, actually. Let me look at these other options because, like, man, what?
I'll eliminate Brees pretty easily. I think, not as like the first guy, but most likely. Like, I feel like Javante and Amari and Hampton are pretty easy.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I want to start Kyle Pitts. It's not a very big tight end premium, but it's something. I just don't know what. What's that?
No, I was just looking at who the Jets was playing because I'd probably start Brees over Marv, over Burden, and over Downs. To be honest, like
yeah.
So
I just feel like there's good enough options. I mean, Rice might not be playing, right? Like, didn't practice
maybe as a
yesterday.
third
I mean, they're not
stringer.
playing for anything, so maybe just shut him down.
Yeah, Rice is probably out, especially with their third string quarterback as well against the Broncos.
Yeah.
So I think I'm eliminating Rice there. Yeah, Omarion's good. Javante's good.
Yeah, and I think it's Pitts, 1.25. I mean, the tight end premium isn't really driving me that way, but I mean, just look at his involvement. Obviously, London was on a bit of a snap count last week, but not that much. Like, he played 70% of the snaps, and he still drew 8 targets, and Pitt still had a good game. 9 targets, 7 for 57, and a touchdown. I feel like you're happy with even just 7 in a 1.25 tight end premium.
Yeah, that's probably fine. Cowboys ain't playing for much either. No, they're not. But it's more of a like the reason why you said that about the Chiefs is like they're not gonna try and get Rashee Rice back.
Yeah, they're not going to rush him back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, just they're not going to rush him back. Obviously, Mahomes is shut down for the year. And yeah, just they know he can play, kind of a thing, like I just feel like they're a little bit hamstrung. I mean, look what they did last week. They just, it's like they weren't even like really going for anything, it seemed like.
Yeah, what are the odds that someone comes back on, because they play tomorrow? He has a concussion. So I think it's like almost impossible for him to play. Yeah, I'm going to go Pitts as well. Omarion, Javonte Pitts. I think my next one is actually Breece. If you felt okay about Breece, I think I would start Breece over Rico at this point. I think they're going to put up similar touches and stuff like that. So I think Breece is just a better player.
Yeah, and Rico, like he had like his role was essentially the same snap share wise, but he just didn't get the touches last week. So I'm not like afraid of him from that sense, but they are playing Seattle also. So
yeah,
I think that makes it kind of easy to sit him as well. But yeah, I think it's pretty clear, I guess. Hampton, especially with if Vidal isn't going to play. Vidal,
yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to open my curtains real quick. I feel like it's like really dark where I am. Like I'm like in a cave.
Rob Schneider's in Home Alone too. I mean, that's something.
Yeah. Trump's in Home Alone too, also.
Oh yeah, that's how funny. Yeah, actually. Never mind. Parkinson, Stranger, Hill for tight ends here. The interesting thing about Taysom Hill, and I mentioned this on I guess Monday, is if you can live with a 2-point game from your tight end, I think I might go Taysom Hill because the upside for Taysom Hill is crazy. He has a good matchup. He was very involved in the passing game, like as a receiver last week. It wasn't just running the ball. He had 6 targets. Foster Moreau's out. They have what was it, Vele on IR. Like they don't have a whole lot of options in general for the passing game. But the worry is that they was like, oh, last game in New Orleans, they're sending him out on a bang. But also it's like the offense played well with him. Like, why not use him more? So I actually might go Taysom Hill for upside here. Again, if you can survive, 2 or 3 points from your tight end because you have a stud team. If you can't, then it's probably strange for me.
Yeah. I think that's a good analysis right there. They definitely Taysom Hill would have like the highest upside because
Yeah.
for all those reasons you just said. So, but yeah, Strange is definitely the safest.
Yeah. Rico Pollard, Jacobs, Addison, Rodriguez. I mean, Jacobs is in if he's starting. When do they play?
They play. Why don't I see them on here? Where the hell are you, Packers? Oh,
Saturday night.
Yeah, they're tomorrow night. Or sorry, Saturday night. For some reason, I thought it was Friday.
I mean, Jacobs for me, if he's playing, is easy one there.
Vikings play tomorrow, so you're gonna have to make that decision.
Yeah, I'm fine not starting Addison over Jacobs at this point, just to wait for Jacobs. And Panthers are Sunday, Titans are Sunday, Commanders are tomorrow.
Yeah.
Commanders are tomorrow?
Commanders are tomorrow.
I mean, honestly, if Jacobs is out, I'm probably still going Rico and Pollard anyways over those other guys. So I'm fine going Rico Pollard. And then if Jacobs plays, I probably pivot to Pollard. So if Jacobs plays, it's Jacobs and Pollard. If he's out, I roll with Rico and Pollard. And that gives you the ability to wait for Jacobs, not starting Addison or Rodriguez, which I would start Rico and Pollard over those guys anyways. I believe Addison's close, actually. I don't know if I would start Addison over. But man, Jim McCarthy's going to be out, right? So it's Brosmer. Yeah, I would start Rico and Pollard.
Yeah. Fucking Brosmer.
Yeah, it's gross. The Vikings are tomorrow. Yeah, you said that. It's gross, man. The quarterbacks that are playing tomorrow. It is gross. Scary Terry or Coker. I'm going to go Scary Terry. Even though Josh Johnson's starting. Does that worry you?
I mean, it does, but I don't know.
Good
Just roll with it, man. At least it's a good matchup,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Josh Johnson, I didn't even know who the hell that was. And I'm like, oh, wait a second. He's been in the league for how long? He's 39.
Yeah, Harbaugh coached him when Harbaugh was the head coach of San Diego University, not San Diego State, which is actually a decent school for football, like University of San Diego. Jim Harbaugh of the Chargers. He went San Diego, Stanford, San Francisco, Michigan, Chargers. I think that was his path. But Josh Johnson was the quarterback for the San Diego teams. Yeah. No, he's been in the league forever.
Yeah. He goes back to 2008. I don't know if that's when he was drafted.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Experience 17 years. So
remember he came in for Purdy when Purdy got hurt in the playoff game there a couple years ago, messed up his elbow. And then I think Josh Johnson also and then Josh Johnson got hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that game. I didn't remember who. There was 3 quarterbacks in that game, right? Or was it just them 2?
It might have been just those 2. But that was one of his big one. He also played in the XFL. I think he played in the Alliance of American Football, AAF or something, for a couple of years. So yeah, he's been all over the place. He's been all over the place here. So yeah. I might not have a second quarterback in our Dynasty League.
Yeah, I picked up a couple to block you.
Yeah, I actually forgot about waivers last night. I was going to go for Rivers, but it didn't matter anyways. So,
yeah, I was kind of like, oh, I'll take the 2 guys that I know are starting right now.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's options, obviously. You can always just pick up Huntley if Lamar isn't, if he misses, then you have the pivot, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I know. You're just like, God damn it.
Yeah, or I'll just throw one of my players in BTJ or something. Just hope for a big game. What's other? Edward Scissorhands is a Christmas movie.
I wouldn't call that a Christmas movie.
It's on the list. Nightmare Before Christmas, Christmas or Halloween movie?
It's definitely a Christmas movie that just takes place in Halloween Town.
Yeah.
It's like centered around Christmas. Like it starts on Halloween. And that's it, you know?
Yeah. Claus. 8-Bit Christmas. Batman Returns?
Okay.
Yeah.
What is 8
But yeah.
Christmas? Is that the
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's the one. It's basically a Christmas Story remade, but instead of a BB gun, the kid wants a Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we watched it when it came out. That was during COVID. It was all right. You might have watched it with
Yeah.
us, honestly.
Maybe, yeah. Any tough calls in your leagues?
Definitely not in our Dynasty League. Like everything's basically set. I actually haven't even like looked through all my teams yet. I should probably do that since there's so many games tomorrow. What the fuck? I got someone who came off of IR. Who is it? Ayuk. What shit is that?
Yeah, it was like IR, but then they put him on some other list or something.
Yeah, I did see that. But in that league, he was still registering as IR.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Brock Bowers got put on IR.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
I guess he got hurt.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he played 98% of the snaps last week. So
Jack Besh, breakout game for the Raiders. Here we go.
Kevin asked Waller or Juwan. It's got to be Juwan, right?
Yeah.
Right back to him. You know, like I know we talked a lot about him last week, and he came through. You know, like especially like what you said about Taysom Hill. You know, like with that whole team being decimated. So yeah, I think Juwan will be heavily involved.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would go Juwan for sure. Michael Mayer time. Yeah, it could be a definitely a good pickup there, Michael Mayer.
Maybe that's why they put him on IR, just so they can feature Michael Mayer, so he can so they can trade him.
Yeah, right. Seriously, kind of sucks for Michael Mayer. Be interested to see if he gets on a better team. Mayer over Kelsey and Parkinson. Yeah, over Kelsey for me. It would be. I'd be nervous doing that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what to expect out of Kelsey this week. I don't think anyone does, not even him, you know, but it's like, are they going to feature him? Like this is his last game in the Chiefs Stadium, potentially in Arrowhead.
Yep. Do they do like a Taysom Hill send off here?
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's a few ifs there, right? Like if he retires, which what do you think about that? Do you think he's going to? I mean, it seems like he probably should. I don't know. You just don't know what's going on in these guys' heads. You know, like he's still playing really well. And obviously he loves to play, but he's not going to have Mahomes for a decent chunk of the season next year. So you might be playing. It could be one of those, oh, I'll come out of retirement if you guys need me next year kind of a thing, you know? I could see that as being more likely.
Yeah, I actually think it's more likely that he comes back because the Chiefs did so poorly than if like the Chiefs made another run, even if they didn't like make it to the Super Bowl or win. like they made it to the playoffs and AFC Championship or something, then maybe it would have been like, okay, time. But maybe like he doesn't want to leave with this sour taste. Wants one more run at it or something. The Chiefs could easily, reload. Maybe they take kind of 2 years to reload a little bit, but they're going to have a potential top 10 pick in the draft. That's going to really help them. So I actually think it's more likely he comes back because the Chiefs did poorly. But honestly, I don't know. I probably put it at like 60% retirement.
Yeah, I know. I never know how to like think about. I mean, because obviously both things can happen as far as like, do they want to go out on a good note, or are they just done?
Yeah,
like going out with like a whimper. I mean, we've been saying Stafford's going to retire ever since he won the Super Bowl like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And, obviously like he's like MVP candidate right now.
Yeah. He's not really like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like we kind of consider Kelsey as like the greatest receiving tight end ever. Tony Gonzalez, who's, tight end for the Chiefs and Falcons in the 90s to mid 2010s and stuff. He has 300 more catches than Kelsey, or 250 or something. Like he has a pretty significant amount more in catches. Not saying that that's all that matters when it comes to judging these guys, but I just think that's kind of crazy. I was just looking at Kelsey to see if he's like any milestones that he's coming up on and stuff like that, but not really. I mean, he's already a Hall of Famer and stuff. But like Gonzalez also has like 2,000 more receiving yards than him total. But yeah, it could be. I mean, maybe last week was the game, right? He's good for 25 plus a game once a year. Yeah, and again, like, is it a quick? It's hard to know because again, they made it clear that they're trying to get him out on a good note out of New Orleans. Last game in New Orleans, but also like the game where he had 12 carries came when they lost their running backs and stuff like that. Like they were down to Audric Estime and Evan Hall. So it was like, is it which one is the reason why type of thing?
Yeah.
So I'm fine with starting Taysom Hill if you're okay with getting less than 5 points from your tight end potentially. So, which generally that's how I try and build my teams and kind of punting the tight end position. But obviously points matter in the fantasy championship. Every point matters.
Yeah, he does say Schultz is available.
Yeah, I would start Schultz. Oh, that's crazy that Schultz is on waiver.
Yeah, no respect, man.
No, I mean he is tight end 9 on the year. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I would pick up Schultz and start him. Steelers or Pats defense?
Steelers get the Browns. Patriots. Why can't I'm like having a hard time reading today? I don't know why. Patriots get the Jets.
At New York, at Cleveland.
Yep.
Any early weather signs here?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some lake effect snow.
Cleveland weather. I mean, it's too early to know, right? But they play Sunday.
Yeah, they're both Sunday.
Cold with a 40% chance of rain. I mean, it's like in the 50s, so it's not that cold. Yeah, I mean, right now I'd probably just go Pats.
I'm just kind of looking up the Patriots, how many points they've been letting up recently. I know that like that. Let's see, bad matchups or worse matchups for them. I mean, they only let up 14 to the Jets a few weeks ago. I'm just trying to see, like, obviously, like, turnovers and everything are super important.
Browns over the last month have given up the fourth most points per game to defenses. Jets have second most points per game, so they're about a point difference from each other.
Yeah.
I mean, who do we trust more, Shador Sanders or Brady Cook?
Shador. So, yeah, I guess that kind of answers it pretty well. Like, just go with the Patriots.
And then I would hold both, though. And if there's any crazy weather that comes in on one of the games, then I'd probably just pivot. But it would have to be like crazy wind is like the big one. So cold doesn't really worry me too much. Let's see what
heavy snow maybe. Just kind of slows
Yeah,
things
maybe
down. Everything goes through the run game essentially, and everyone knows it, so no one moves.
they actually said that snow is actually, if it's snow and not a lot of wind, it's actually not bad for quarterbacks passing because actually pass rushers have a harder time getting to the quarterback.
Getting to him, yeah.
Stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't think Kevin Roth has posted anything yet. So, appreciate you, Zeus or Zeus.
So,
Yeah.
our home dynasty league. I'll put them in the order that I kind of have them. Worst to first, I guess. Ferguson, Strange, or Kelsey.
Maybe Strange.
Really it's really between Strange and Kelsey.
Yeah, I think it's go Strange.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're probably in a situation where you don't need necessarily upside as much, So just because you have upside in other players.
Yeah.
So
good old Strange.
Yeah, good old Strange. I really need these guys to play. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at my lineup and deciding, like, I think I'm starting Blake Borum in our home redraft league.
Sweet. You think you're going to be able to make up those points?
You're
down 40.
Yeah, I mean, I think I could make up those points, sure. Do I think it's likely? I mean, no, but I think I could. I think I have the team that can make up those points. So, I mean, I just go back to potentially my week 15 score where I had Gibbs not have a big game and likely give me a goose egg. If I can get all those guys to kind of do that, plus Gibbs having a big game and my tight end giving me something, that's well over 200 points. So, I mean, what are the chances? I mean, I give myself like a 20% chance or something, 15% chance. But JSN has to go off, Gibbs has to go off. It hurts if I don't have Travion. I really needed him to have a good game last week. Didn't happen. But yeah, I mean, it's not looking great, that's for sure. So I might have to start Worthy, which I don't want to. I guess Roma Dunze is not projected for points. So I don't know if that means he's not going to play. I mean, if Luther Burden plays or something, but yeah, I mean, it's going to come down to Gibbs and JSN kind of having massive games, really. I think that's probably my only path of winning. So, and by massive, I need I need them to give me like 70 combined points or something, 70 to 80. So, not likely. Where's Will?
About the same.
Okay. You might be the first to win both.
Maybe. I guess it's either you or me could win both. Will's actually like, right around 40, 44.
Yeah, I know the first year of Dynasty, I got first and second. And then I think last year Brandon got first and second or first and third. He definitely, he won Dynasty and then he was definitely in the championship.
You got second place in the first Dynasty league.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember
Against
that.
Bobby. Against Bobby. Remember my team had like McCaffrey, Barkley. Those are the two I really remember. But yeah, I lost to Bobby that first year, and then I was like, I kind of want to play around with like rebuilding. And then went to rebuilding. Yeah.
Pretty
You don't
quiet.
remember that.
Pretty quiet in the chat. We're gonna call it.
Yeah, we'll call it here soon. Yeah, I was trying to remember Brandon if he got third or second in redraft last year. I know he made it to the championship, but I can't remember.
I think I got third. I did anyways.
You got third?
I don't know. I thought I made it to the championship in that one.
Well, I know Josh did, and I know Brandon did.
Were you not in it?
No, remember I lost in the first round by like a couple points to Brandon. That's why I remember Brandon making it.
Yeah, so I think it was me. I don't remember. Who cares?
I thought it was Bree for some reason.
It could have been.
Can I look at previous leagues? Okay, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it was Bree and Brandon that made it.
Oh, you know what? I do remember that because Bree and Brandon were playing against each other in both leagues.
Yeah. Yeah, Bree, Brandon, and Josh did it. They did it. I want to see. Yeah, week 15, I lost to Brandon by, I lost to Brandon by 0.7 points. I remember that now. I had 160.2. He had 160.95. And then Bree had 162.7. You had 149, and then Dad had 136. So, yeah, I remember losing to Brandon by very small amounts. So, let's see what happened in week 16. I don't know if I said my lineup, but I didn't score that well. But yeah, so what was your answer on the Christmas movie? You said A Christmas Story.
Yeah, I always liked that one.
It's definitely always the one I feel like I've watched the most out of
Yeah.
Christmas movies. So it was just like always on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I don't think I've sat down and watched it for a while. I mean, that was definitely one of those ones, like, the 24 hours of A Christmas Story thing on like TNT or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just always on.
I'm trying to think. There hasn't really been too many, like, I'm thinking over the last like 10 years, Christmas movies. The only ones I can think of like more modern are like Elf and Bad Santa, which are probably like 15 years old at this point. So,
yeah.
Roughly.
I would, maybe even 20, honestly. Yeah, Elf is 2003.
Yeah, that makes sense. Bad Santa, I feel like it's like 2010, 2008 to 10.
I bet you it's older than that. Yeah, that's 2003 also.
Damn.
That's how you know when you're old, man.
Yeah. Yep. Come out last 10 years? Any good Christmas movies in the last 10 years? Claus, Jingle Jangle, Last Christmas, Happiest Season, 8-Bit Christmas. Okay.
It's Claus. It's not Klaus. Not that one.
Maybe it is. It's the Oscar-nominated origin story of Santa Claus. Is that Klaus?
Is it spelled with a K?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Klaus.
that one's actually pretty good. That's on That's like a Netflix movie. It's animated. I didn't know it got nominated for an Oscar. Yeah, have you not watched that one?
No, now that I see the pictures of it, though, I do like remember seeing either previews
Isn't it
or
like
something.
David Spade? Isn't he in that?
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe
see.
not. I don't see him. Oh, Jason Schwartzman. Oh, interesting. I was way off.
yeah. Well, Norm Macdonald's in it.
Yeah, must have been right before he died.
Yeah. I'll have to maybe watch that. So, all right. Well, we're going to be back Saturday. So, Saturday morning, we do have 2 Saturday games this week as well. So, by Sunday, you'll have a decent idea where you're at if you need some upside or some safe floor plays or whatever. But yeah, we're taking off. Appreciate everyone and have a good Christmas or any type of holidays you celebrate during this time. And yeah, good luck in your fantasy championships. So,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
yep. And see you Saturday morning.